Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the last video for 2020. Can you guys imagine that? Wow. I mean, it has been quite a roller coaster to say the least. 2020, it has been a difficult year, but overall, there also has been a lot of positive things as well. And I do want to say thank you. Thank you for all your love, for all your support. Thank you to every single one of you who is part of this beautiful community that we have built together. And with that being said, this pick a card is actually going to be a guidance video. What guidance the Spirit wants you to take into 2021. And anything that comes through, remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These are timeless videos, even though I did say that this is the guidance for 2021. You can definitely apply the message at any time. And all my information, email, Instagram, Patreon, timestamps, all of that good stuff is always in the description box below. How to book a reading is also in the description box below. With that being said, let's get started with pile number 1. Pile number 1, let's see. What is your guidance? Pile number 1, I feel like you guys are very emotional. I don't know why. I feel like pile number 1, there's a lot of emotion that will be coming up before or during New Year's Eve or in the upcoming days. I'm getting a lot of, just reflecting where you've been, reflecting where you started and where you have ended this year. And it does feel like it's very positive overall. It does feel like there has been a lot of advancements, that there has been a lot of positive rewards, a lot of recognition, a lot of stability as well, at least in one particular area of your life. And pile number 1, it does look like I'm seeing citrine. So citrine to me is all about abundance, right? I feel like you're looking at everything that you have manifested. That's what citrine is to me. It's about manifestation. I feel like you've done a lot of the internal work in 2020. And I feel like your guides are really wanting you to take a moment, if you can today or in the upcoming days, to just sit with your emotions if they do come up. Because I am getting like an emotional release. And as I'm saying that, I am getting emotional, and I don't want to cry in the video, but it does feel like it's a very surreal moment. I don't know why that's the word that came through, so I'm going to give it to you guys. Is this surreal moment of just like looking, they're showing me like at a table of abundant fruit, like a lot of fruit. So to me, fruit is always about abundance. It's always about, again, positive manifestations, prosperity. And I feel like you guys are just looking at your table and you're looking at like everything that you have. And I feel just a sense of gratitude, pile number 1. And if you're like, no, JJ, I'm not in a mindset of gratitude, it's okay, it happens. Sometimes life can be very can be a difficult we have difficult times. So I do want to say, if you are not feeling it, that's okay. Honor those feelings as well. But I feel like your guides are saying there's always something positive to look for. And so I feel like pile number 1, you're going to be doing this in the upcoming days. Again, it does feel like there's a lot of emotion attached to you reminiscing, for sure. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all that you can to make things happen and then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So for a lot of you, I do feel like there's something that you've been working. There's something that you have been putting in a lot of time and effort into. And I feel like you've forgotten about, I don't know why this feels like, oh yeah, I wanted to manifest this, but I forgot about it. But it is because you've let go, you surrendered to how things were going to happen to you or for you. And so I do feel like There's something positive coming in, okay? Something that you've been working towards. For a lot of you, you're also seeing again how much you have manifested, and that letting go was actually the key to your manifestations coming to you. Again, see how there's dark clouds here? I do feel like for a lot of you, there's emotion attached to this. I feel like you have been working through a lot of, I'm getting like an emotional roller coaster. And I feel like the sun's coming in. Like slowly these emotions are fading away. I feel like for some of you, the picture hasn't been very, very clear, as clear as you would want them to. But see how here it's like all grainy and it's like very not as defined as here. Here you can actually see, and things are just more, there's more clarity. So there's more clarity coming in for you guys, okay? Pile number 1. For sure. Tranquility. Yes, I love this because I feel like pile number 1, this is what you want. You want some peace. You just want, I feel like I just want to sit and like not hear about anything bad. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Like I don't want to hear about another problem. I don't want to hear about somebody else telling me so and so said this or did this. It's just like I just want a moment to myself. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting here for you guys, and I feel like this is what your guides are saying. The outside is a reflection of how you feel internally. And so for a lot of you, because you have been working through a lot of emotional turmoil, this was being reflected on your exterior in your environment. Yes, there's some beautiful celebration here. Like I said, you guys have a lot that you guys have manifested, that you guys have worked, that you guys have accomplished. And I feel like your guides just want you to be really proud of what you have created for yourself. Okay, I feel like your guides are saying, yes, things have been up and down, especially with all the blue here. But I do feel that your guides are saying there's also a lot that you can celebrate. And there's something beautiful happening. If not by the end of like New Year's Eve, I am getting like there is something here that again you've been wanting to manifest, but you forgot about it. You forgot about it, and I feel like because you forgot about it, it's now coming to you in a way because you released that control. Okay, I guess this one wants to come out first. So the Ace of Voices, yes, communication. There's some type of news. There's a new beginning here. For some of you, this is literally in communication. The Ace of Voices, the Ace of Swords. For some of you, this is victory. You've overcome a lot. You just came out of the 10 of Swords, right? The Ace of Swords comes after the 10 of Swords. So definitely there was an ending. There was something difficult here that you guys had to go through, that you guys experienced. And it wasn't easy. But I feel like your guides are saying you're ready. See how the colors are very similar, pile number 1? Look at her hair. Her hair is all colorful, just like this beautiful tree. But then we also have blue and teals and turquoise here, like this here, right? And so I feel like you guys, it's been difficult, okay? I'm not gonna lie, pile number 1, but I feel like your guys want you to know that you guys are okay. You guys are okay. You've done you've done a good job. I feel like there's a lot to celebrate. You're ready. You're ready to see different shades of color. I feel like you're in touch with your truth. You're in touch with your intuition. You're ready to communicate your truth, to live in your truth. But overall, you're ready for this victory, and your guides are telling you, yes, you are ready. The timing is now. Tarot wants to come out. The Hermit. For a lot of you might have been feeling, or things have been very difficult for you since September, since Virgo season. Okay, you might be a Virgo, you might be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might be life path number 9 or number 1. But I feel like you were in this spiritual retreat in a way. I don't want to say retreat. Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can say that. Makes it sound fancier and a little bit more volunteery than being like spirit put you in this hermit mode. But you were in this soul searching energy. Right, but again, to me, this Hermit card, usually it looks like this person is right in the middle of a deserted area. It feels like this person, has been here for a while. But today, and the sun, I'm looking at it as this person just kneeling of gratitude. There's a lot of gratitude here, pile number one, that your guides are wanting you to tap into. Okay. And I feel like you've discovered your spiritual truth. You've discovered your spiritual strength, and your guides are here to remind you to take that into 2021. Okay. That if you survive this period of isolation, of alone time, it has actually served a purpose for you to connect with your truth, to find different colors and shades and different versions of yourself. Okay, that should be celebrated, and that you have been wanting, or you have been making a lot of peace with these different versions of yourself. Hunter. Aggressor, tracker, provider. For a lot of you, you've provided a lot for yourself and your family in 2020. You've done everything that you can. You've, worked really hard. And I'm getting from your guides, like, you did it. Okay, you did it. And see how she has even the color in her hair too, just like this girl right here. You guys are hunters, and you've proven that. You've proven that, okay? Pile number one, and your guides want you to be thankful for that. 3 and 2 is 5. So for a lot of you, your life path number 5, but there has been a lot of ups and downs. There has been a lot of movement here, and I feel like you've navigated with such grace and with such dignity is what I want to say. New birth, guarded vigilantly. For a lot of you, you've grown a lot in 2020. And again, she's behind her is all dark, it's all black. So, and then the Hermit is also wearing, this looks black here on the camera, but it's actually like a blue. I feel like you guys have let go of a lot. You've mourned a lot. This doesn't have to be a loss of a person or of a family member. This could just be, a loss of identity. But there's been a lot of growth. Maybe butterflies have been your symbol for 2020. But your guides are saying you've birthed a lot. You've planted a lot of seeds. Allow them to grow. Guard these seeds. Protect them. Be vigilant about what you have started this year. You guys, very wishing well. Like I said, I saw citrine, manifestation, expectations, offerings. There's something beautiful here that your guides are preparing you. They're preparing you for you to receive. There's something beautiful coming your way for sure with the wishing well here. There's something you've been wishing. There's something you've been wanting. And for a lot of you, a lot of your wishes actually came true. And this feels more in the financial area. Okay, so for some of you, maybe, you've grown a lot. Maybe your business has grown a lot. Maybe your clientele, maybe for those of you who are content creators, your following, I see a lot of growth here, financially especially, or tangible things. There's a lot of things that maybe you thought you would never buy, you would never have, and you've done it for yourself. You worked for it. You've manifested these things, and your guides are saying, there's more to come. There's more to come. There's a lot more offers coming in your way. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. For a lot of you, this is what you've been doing. This is what you've been doing. You've been just observing things come to you, observing things come and go, the ebb and flow of life, right? The blue flame, connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. And then we have patience in reverse. I feel like with patience in reverse, yes, for a lot of you, you're very impatient. But I'm picking this up like the waiting is over. The waiting is over. There's something beautiful coming your way. And that's what your guides want you to know. Okay, because it says, be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. I feel like things are already coming into fruition, pile number 1. There's not a lot of waiting that you need to do anymore. Okay, just be confident is what I'm getting here. So that is what I have for pile number 1. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Thank you very much for being part of this beautiful community. Thank you very much for being part of our 2020. And I'm wishing you guys the best. Take care. Bye. Pile number 2. Let's see. What is your guidance? Okay, pile number 2. You guys feel a little bit more cheery than pile number 1. Pile number 1 feel like they were very much in their feelings. And I feel like you guys are a little bit more outgoing, or at least your personality seems a little bit more extroverted. That's what I want to say. Surrender to rest and sleep. Pile number 2, you guys need to sleep. You guys need to rest. You've been overworking. You've been overdoing things. I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you're trying to get everything together, tie loose ends. I'm hearing preparing for tax season. I don't know who this is, but I'm hearing you're preparing for tax season. The spirit is saying, okay, yes, we know you need to get this done, but just give it a rest. Okay, give it a rest. Sleep. You're on the verge of this burnout. Slow it down. Slow it down, because your body and your mind are wanting peace and quiet right now. Okay, there's rejuvenation that your body wants and needs. Change. For a lot of you, I feel like you've been manifesting a lot of change in your life, or you've been wanting to manifest a lot of change. And I feel like you've been working towards that. And I feel like your guides are saying, yes, you've done it. You know, you've created change for yourself. Don't you see it? Take a moment to allow it to sink in. Because for a lot of you, you haven't even noticed how much change you have created in your life. And the reason for that is because you are not taking time to observe. You're not taking time to look at everything that has happened or transpired in 2020. I feel like even though there has been, you know, quarantine in 2020, pile number 2, I feel like you guys have been like going, okay, going like the Energizer Bunny. Is that who he is? I feel like you guys have been just overworking, doing a lot of things, juggling a lot of things. And I feel like your guides are just coming in, telling you, make sure you're taking time for yourself, okay? Because you have created a lot of change already. And there's still more. Yes, there's still more that you want to do, and you will do it in due time. But for right now, you need to rest. You need to relax. You need to take some time for yourself. For a lot of you, there has been a lot of changes that have been going on. This feels like Tower 2 as well, is what I'm picking up. And so if that's the case, I feel like your guides are saying you're handling it quite well. Okay, so kudos to you. You're doing an amazing job. And if you need to rest, or if you feel like your body's like, I need to relax, I need to take this time off, it's okay. Prioritize your body's needs right now. Communication. For a lot of you, there is communication that is coming in that's gonna maybe rock the boat a little bit, okay, or that might create change. I'm getting a ripple effect, pile number 2. There's something that was unexpected that is coming your way. And whatever this communication is, it feels like it's gonna bring in a lot of change. And I feel like your guides are wanting you to just recharge right now, because change is afoot. Rebellion, upstart, tumult, revolution, 33. You might be seeing a lot of 333. Okay, your birthday might land on the 3rd of a month. Yeah, I feel like you guys have been going through an internal revolution. It's like there's two sides of you that have been fighting kind of energy here. For a lot of you, you've been rebelling a lot against, you know, against the status quo, against certain systems that are in place in your life. And I feel like you've been very expressive about this with this communication card. But I feel like your guides are saying you need to give it a rest for a little bit. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. Oh yeah, you've been communicating. I love this Queen of Swords. You guys, this is a Muse Tarot. Very flapper type of energy here. With the Queen of Voices, Yeah, I'm getting this energy of like you're cutting through the BS, and I feel like you've been doing that. You've been cutting, heads have been rolling, you have been like, I'm hearing cleaning house here. Anything that is not in alignment with your truth, anything that is, you know, not serving you anymore, you're letting it go. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of crows recently as well. For a lot of you, I feel like you've changed your hair. Okay, maybe you had it really long and you just cut your hair short. For others of you, maybe you dyed your hair black. For a lot of you, I feel like you've maybe got bangs when you didn't have bangs before. For a lot of you, I feel like you went from blonde to black. I don't know why hair is really coming up. I feel for a lot of you, it's this rebel in you coming out, but actually, it's your truth. It's your true identity coming out to play. For a lot of you, I feel like as well, your guides are saying, don't try to fit in. Okay, don't try to fit in. Because I'm looking at this Queen of Voices, this Queen of Swords. She has white feathers when the crows around her have black feathers. And so I feel like she's been trying to fit in with the crows for a while, and she's just discovered that she's not one of them. So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, you're ready for this change. Maybe there has been, like I said, systems in place, an environment around you, people around you who you have been trying to become or mimic in some way. I'm hearing letting go of the imposter syndrome, and you are embracing your true authentic self now. And for a lot of you, it's starting off with cutting your hair, dyeing your hair. Okay? Wow, Queen of Inspirations. Look at you, Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You are a badass. I will say that. Queen of Wands, she gets what she wants, right? Because she's an amazing manifester. She is charming. She is confident. She can multitask. And you have the brains, Queen of Voices here. You're very good. You're very smart. You're very good at communication. I feel like you're embracing, again, remember how I said there was two sides of you that are fighting each other, right? With the rebellion, with the revolution here. I feel like these are the two sides. It's kind of like your creative side and then your analytical mind. It's like, you know, who am I going to be regardless of gender? Who am I going to be today? Am I going to be the Queen of Swords? Am I going to be, you know, in your face and telling it how it is, cutting? Or am I going to be inspiring, very confident, very creative? And I feel like you've been fighting these two sides, and I feel like you're now embracing them. You're no longer trying to be one or the other, but you're actually blending the two. Yeah, and a lot of you have been like this. I believe this is a leopard or a cheetah. I don't know, you guys. But I feel like, again, you've been on the go. You've been doing a lot of creative projects. For a lot of you, a lot of teachings. Okay, communicating a lot. Negotiating a lot is what I'm getting here. Trying to push your work out there as well is what I'm getting here. Maybe you have like heavy air and fire in your chart. So you might have like, let's say, Libra sun and Leo rising, for example. Okay? Or Leo sun and Libra rising. Or Libra moon, right? And Leo sun. Something like that. And I feel like these two kind of clash. But I feel like you're now using this air to fuse the fire. Is that even like fuse? No, I don't think that's... You guys get it. To feed the fire. For a lot of you, I feel like, you know, you've been working very hard with maybe another person too. With the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. I feel like you've been working with someone in collaboration. I feel like there has been a lot of communication back and forth. A lot of adjustments are being made as well. And your guides are saying change is happening. Take some time off. Okay, you guys will start again very, very soon. Pile number 2. Heaven sent, yes, 33 and 33. Again, these numbers are very significant for pile number 2. I feel like your guides are saying this. If this is a collaboration of some sort, if you're working with, let's say, for example, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you're working with a Leo, Sag, Aries, sun, moon, or rising. I feel like this partnership is definitely heaven sent. This is a gift from spirit to help you tap into as well the different aspects of self, right? Like Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. So I feel like this is you and a person too who are reflecting each other's qualities, and there might have been clashing here back and forth, but I feel like your guides are saying this is heaven sent. This is going to work. This is good. Okay, there's going to be a lot of positive change. You guys might be working together in a communication classes, teaching, something like this, but your guides are saying you need to rest, you need to rejuvenate, you need to take care of yourself. And for a lot of you, you are finally getting this like peace and quiet as well, as what I'm getting here with heaven sent. Mourning for something that seems lost. For a lot of you, you've been pile number 2. It feels like you think like something is over. You feel like, man, this is the end of the road for something, or a certain situation. And I feel like your guides are saying that it's not. Actually, it's just changing. It's about to start again. It's just going through a rebirth process, okay? It's not completely lost. It seems that way, but it's not. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Heaven sent. Your guides are saying, if you're measuring yourself up to someone else, don't do that. You have your own qualities. They have their own qualities. Okay, there's a lot for you to celebrate. I feel like for a lot of you, like I said, you are connected to your inner truth, to your inner compass now. You are free. You're letting go of this imposter syndrome. And with that, freedom is coming for you to grow. Yes, you might be mourning a little bit here, but that's okay, because not everything is lost. Actually, there's a big celebration that Spirit is sending your way. So that is what I have for pile number 2. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Thank you very much for being part of this beautiful community. Thank you for being part of my 2020, of our 2020, may I say. And stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Pile number 3. Let's see. What is your last guidance for 2020? Let's see what's going on. What do your guides want you to know? Surrender to stress. Okay, we can all relate to this, right? Pile number 3. I feel like you guys have been carrying the world on your shoulders. Pile number 3, you've been trying to do it all. I'm hearing single mother. I don't know why, but I'm getting single mother, or single parent, right? I don't want to discriminate, but Spirit is saying there is a single parent, single dad, single mom who has been trying their best, who has been doing their best, but for some reason or the other, I feel like they feel guilty. You feel guilty, and your guides are saying there's no need for you to feel guilty. You've done the best that you can. Let go of the stress. Okay, let go of the stress. Do some breathing techniques if you can. For a lot of you, you've been just carrying a lot on your shoulders. A lot. And sometimes it feels like you're drowning, like you have nowhere to go, right? Like this woman, she's just standing on this. I don't even know if this is like what is this? She's on the water. I'm guessing she's like on the rock or like a cliff of some sort. There's a new dawn here, okay, is what I'm picking up. I feel like your guides are wanting you to center yourself for sure. Surrender. For a lot of you, you've been trying to control things a lot. Okay, which I get it. I get it a lot. And I feel like your guides are saying you don't need to know everything. You don't need to have everything under control for things to work in your favor. It's okay for you to let go. It's okay for you to surrender to a higher power. It's okay for you sometimes to say, I have no idea what it is that I'm doing or how things are going to play out. That's okay. Embrace that human side of you is what I'm getting here, pile number 3. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you've lost your sense of direction because of all the responsibilities that you have to deal with, or that you have chosen to carry. Because for a lot of you, yes, like I said, you're a single parent, and so you can't really, there's not for a lot of you, I feel like there's an absent father here for your child. I don't know why that keeps coming through, but that's coming through for someone. So you're taking on that responsibility. For others of you, there is a parent there, but you don't want to delegate, okay? Because it kind of feels like, I know how to do better, or I know my son better, or I know my child better. And it's hard for you to let go of that control. But your guides are saying, let go a little bit, okay? Let go a little bit. And for others of you, this is a business. This is something, that you're really having trouble letting the reins go. And like I said, because of all this stress that you've been carrying, you've lost a sense of direction. And so your guides are wanting you to take a step back, for you to find clarity, for you to find your purpose again, is what I'm getting. Because for a lot of you, yeah, you've lost a sense of purpose. Absolutely. See, intuition don't lie. You've lost a sense of purpose. You've lost your purpose in some way. And your guides are saying, it's not your fault. Don't feel guilty for this. It happens. We are human, and we take up on these stressors, and we take up on, things sometimes from other people to help them out. But your guides are saying you need to disconnect to find your purpose, to find your direction again. Okay? And for a lot of you, you've been really trying to look left and right and be like, what is my purpose? What is my purpose? The thing is, most of the time you're already doing your purpose and you don't even know it. Because our purpose sometimes is something, it's very simple, but we want it to be very complex. And sometimes our purpose can be something like living in our freedom, living in our truth, being financially abundant, being a messenger for spirit, being a clear vessel for spirit. It can be something as simple as teaching, guiding, mentoring. But we want it to be something very big and very purposeful. And yes, some of us do have that purpose, right? For example, to find cure for something, or to help solve, big issues that are going on. But not all of us, right? And that's not to say that your purpose is less than the person who is supposed to find a cure of something. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes we just, sometimes our purpose is just right in front of us, is what I want to say. Yo sola me hice bolas. Discipline, training, consistency, practice. For a lot of you, yes, you have been consistently putting an effort in something. You have been, practicing something. Yes, because practice makes perfect, right? La práctica es el maestro. Absolutely. Practice makes the teacher. That's just what I said in Spanish. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've been very disciplined, but it's draining you. It's draining you. This girl looks drained. She looks drained. And all the thunder in her head. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety going on. Pile number 3, and your guides are saying, take some time off. Take some time off. You will have more time to train. You will have more time to practice. For others of you, if you just discovered your purpose, but you're just like, how am I going to make this work? Your guides are saying through discipline, through showing up every day, through being consistent, through practice, through experience. We don't learn how to play an instrument overnight. It takes practice. Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands. Yeah, for a lot of you, again, all this stress is dimming your creativity. Is dimming your creativity, pile number 3. And I feel like your guides are saying let go, and then a new idea, a new epiphany will come. For a lot of you, you have this new idea with the Ace of Wands. There's something that motivates you. There's something that inspires you. There's something that is calling you. But you're confused. You're like, how am I going to go about this though? Your guides are saying, well, through training and consistency. Maybe you have to take a couple of classes. Maybe you have to, just practice. But there is a new beginning here for you guys. 6 of Pentacles. For a lot of you, again, you want to monetize this. For some of you, you want to monetize this, this new creative endeavor, this new project, this new hobby for some of you. But your guides are saying you are financially stable with the 6 of Pentacles here. For a lot of you, you are in a position to give to others. But for others, I feel like you give too much, but you're not receiving much in return. And I feel like your guides are saying, pay attention to that. Make sure that you are also filling your own cup. You need more balance in your life. I don't know why, but I'm getting for someone here, like, it's okay for you to buy yourself something nice. I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. Come to life. Yeah, like I said, for a lot of you, the stress has numbed you. I feel like it has numbed your creativity, your passions, your desires. Like, what are they? What are desires? What is passion? What is it that inspires me? What is it that motivates me? I feel like your guides are saying it's time for you to come to life. Because again, I feel like the sense of numbing. I feel like you've been living in this black and white energy. And your guides are saying there's so much color to discover. There's so many shades to discover. Why are we looking at life just black and white? Pile number 3. Divination. For a lot of you, your purpose is to be in some type of, a spiritual practice. For a lot of you, to use some type of divination tools. For a lot of you, I feel like you've been using divination as a means to find answers, as a mean to find your purpose, as a mean to bring in balance or some type of inspiration to you. I feel like you've been seeking answers, and I feel like your guides are saying you've been having this key for a long time. Like, you have this key to the answers that you're seeking within yourself. You just forgotten. That's it. And your guides are saying if you take some time away, all these ideas will start rushing in, all this creativity. But a lot of you is because you are depleted. You are depleted, pile number 3. Starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. For a lot of you, that is your purpose, to raise the vibration of the planet. Okay? You are a starseed. So if you ever, were questioning, yes, you are a starseed. You are here to help humanity in some way. How you choose to do that will be up to you, right? For some of you, it will be through a creative outlet of some sort. And this is going to bring in a lot of financial blessings, financial stability. But you first need to wake up and come to life, because I do feel like the sense of numbing. I'm hearing that song. What song is it? Wake Me Up Inside? Is it by Evanescence? Is it? I believe it is. I could be completely wrong though. Truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. And for a lot of you, you have been afraid of walking your truth, living your truth, because you've always been different. Okay, especially if you're a starseed, you never really quite fit in. That's okay. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Absolutely. Your guides are saying there's so much within you that you need to share. I feel like you came here to wake up people, to wake them up, to activate them to their truth, for them to see themselves as limitless beings, for them to wake up to their potential, for them to know that they have so much to offer. And for a lot of you, you're going to do this, like I said, through a creative endeavor or through some type of divination service, for sure. Or being out in the public in some way, or on a social media platform. But for a lot of you, you've lost a sense of that because of all the stress. I keep getting that song, you guys. I have to look it up because I can't just leave you with it. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Oh, it's called Bring Me to Life. Oh, interesting. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Wake me up inside, call my name, and save me from the dark. Before I come undone, save me from the nothing I've become. Wow, that's a little heavy. So for some of you, maybe you're lost right now. Maybe you're going through a dark night of the soul. For a lot of you, maybe you were waiting for somebody to come and wake you up. Maybe you were waiting for someone to come and give you the answer, give you the key. But the thing is, you've been carrying this key. It's always been with you. All this time, I can't believe I couldn't see. Kept me in the dark, but you were there in front of me. I've been sleeping 1,000 years, it seems. I got to open my eyes to everything without a thought, without a voice, without a soul. Yeah, that song. So definitely look it up. Again, it's called Bring Me to Life. I feel like that there might be some answers for pile number 3 there. So that is what I have for you guys. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, hit that like button, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Thank you very much for being part of this beautiful community. Thank you for being part of our 2020. And I'm wishing you guys the best. Take care of yourselves. Bye.